What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel as well as on Twitch, so make sure you come by and say hello. This video is also brought to you by my music, which is available anywhere you stream music under the name Aftersound. And I do have a new song out recently called Dreamin' the Deep Source Remix, who is also a fellow Splinterlands player. So check it out. Let me know what you think, and I appreciate the support. All right, guys, I have not done one of these videos in a while, and I think I'm the only one that's really tracking this in a very non-methodical way, but hopefully it's providing some value to you guys, which is the wild season permit purchases. So we have about a little bit more than a day and a half left in the current season, so the number can go up slightly. But as of now, what I'm seeing so far is under 2,000 accounts that have purchased the pass, right? 1,969. Now, here's the thing. How does this compare to the last couple of months? And in fact, let me zoom in a little bit for you guys here. So, not months, but the last couple of seasons. So there is one caveat, right? So we have this season, season number, I'm just calling it number 23, or let me just highlight it here, where this was the first season coming out of the kind of season off where there was no Wild Pass purchase when Conclave Arcana launched, right? That first full season of Conclave Arcana in modern format, there was no Wild Season Pass. I did not track anything because there was no purchases. There was nothing to track, right? But we jumped from just above 1,900, jumped up 11%, right, to 2,115. That being said, I will say, and my memory's a little bit fuzzy here, but I know that I did not capture the end of the season, right? Meaning that this 2,115, there were probably a couple of days left in the season the last time that I updated it, which means there might have been more by the end of that season that ended up getting rolled over into the following season, the one that started mid-June, that has 2,159, which is, again, another 44 sign-up increase. So some of that might have been in the earlier season. It's just I didn't capture it because the timing was off and I was traveling and it was just a little bit crazy. So that being said, we might actually be on a downward trajectory the last two seasons, rather than it seeming like we had a bunch of people, then more people came in, and now it's down a significant amount, right? If anything, I would believe it the other way around, where we probably had more people in this, May 31st season rather than the 6/15 season, the June 15th season. Either way, we're seeing a significant drop-off. I guess what I'm trying to get at is this drop-off may not be as significant as it looks here by the numbers, because this number might be overstated, right? The 2,159. That's all I'm trying to get at here. None of this is inherently surprising, though, considering the fact that we know that there was going to be a bump. We knew that people were going to come over, right? Maybe it was just 200 players or 200 accounts that decided to start, playing in wild format. But over time, you can see consistently here over the past however many months that outside of the hype building in April, where the numbers started going up, we have not really seen that be the case. Now, a big part of this, I'll say, is the fact that the price of SPS has gone down significantly again. So we were at our peak, maybe back in April or during the pre-sale, close to like not a dollar, but a penny and a half, right? I don't think we quite got there, but we were up to maybe 1.4 cents or something. And we've since dropped down almost 50%, right? We're sitting at like 0.0073 or 74. So it is a significant drop off just from that time frame. We've done this. That's kind of wild that we've done like a 50% drop since that time frame. So any accounts that were coming online then, whether it was for the wild season or moving their accounts over from modern into wild, or taking advantage, right, even going back to April, taking advantage of the fact that the payouts in wild format were significantly higher, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Now, obviously, we're still, in my opinion, quite far away from the flywheel being activated again. And I'll be honest, it was a little disappointing that it did not activate to the level that we were all hoping it would during the Conclave Arcana presale. But that being said, I am hopeful that we will get to a point where we just get into the churn, right? And what I mean by the churn is it's not going to be a massive spike. It's just going to be a slow and steady grind of us, meaning the team, right, through credits purchases and through just transactions in the game, burning more SPS every single day at a consistent rate, putting consistent buy pressure on there that hopefully outstrips the sell pressure coming from, all the different reward pools that are available, and over time builds organically to the point where, again, because we've shut off so many of these faucets and increased so many areas in which we can burn DEC and even SPS to a certain extent, that is my hope. And I don't think that we're too far away from that. In fact, I'm going to make sure that one of the next videos that I have for you guys is kind of looking at where we're at from the team DEC standpoint. So That is all I have for you guys in this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Otherwise, I will catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.